Hi everyone, it's Miss Katherine from Centennial Park Library here with my friend Sandy, and today we are going to read you a book called The Busy Little Squirrel, read with permission from Simon and Schuster publisher. And we have a couple of rhymes for you, and we have a friend, Squirrel, who's going to be with us today. He's very curious. He says hello. And we also have a craft at the end of story time. So I hope you enjoy today's story time, and let's get started with our story time song. Well, let's get ready to begin story time by singing our story time opening song, and it's sung to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. And we'll sing two verses. The first verse we'll clap our hands, and the second verse we'll shout, hooray! All right, let's get started. Story time is starting, clap your hands. Story time is starting, clap your hands. Story time's begun, I hope that you have fun. Story time is starting, clap your hands. All right, let's shout hooray. Story time is starting, shout hooray, hooray. Story time is starting, shout hooray, hooray. Story time's begun, I hope that you have fun. Story time is starting, shout hooray, hooray. Well, fall is the time of year when all the leaves that are green on the trees start to turn different colors and fall to the ground. You'll see leaves that are, what color is this? Red, and leaves that are brown. You'll see leaves that are orange and leaves that are yellow. That's right. And after they turn these colors, they start to fall to the ground. So this is a rhyme that you can do. If you go outside and find 4 leaves, you can do this rhyme as well. And here it goes. It's called 4 fall leaves. 4 fall leaves hanging from a tree. The first one said, very soon we'll be free. The second one said, I'm falling to the ground. The third one said, I'm floating into town. The fourth one said, let's not wait. And then they all said, fall sure is great. Have you noticed how busy the squirrels have been lately? They're very frisky, running all over the place and climbing up and down the trees and hiding things in the ground. So this book is called The Busy Little Squirrel, and it's written and illustrated by Nancy Tafuri. And we're reading this with permission from the publisher Simon and Schuster. So thank you very much to them. And in it you'll see how busy a little squirrel is. And there's also a part that repeats that you say over and over again. So I hope you'll join in with me to say it. So, The Busy Little Squirrel by Nancy Tafuri. Leaves were falling. The air was getting cold. It was time for Squirrel to get ready for winter. How do you think Squirrel will get ready for winter? Okay, let's see if you're right. Squeak, squeak, said Mouse. Will you nibble a pumpkin with us? But Squirrel couldn't. He was so busy. What is Squirrel doing? You think so? I think you're right. I think he is picking fruit and carrying it away. See, there it is in his mouth. Sweet, sweet, said Bird. Will you rest on a branch with us? But Squirrel couldn't. Why not? He was so busy. Croak, croak, said Frog. Will you hop rocks with us? But Squirrel couldn't. Why couldn't he? That's right, he was so busy. Ooh, what's he going to get now? Some berries. I think you're right. Meow, meow, said Cat. Will you lie in the sun with us? But Squirrel couldn't. Why not? He was so busy. Ooh, what's he picking off the tree here? Acorns. Squirrels love acorns. Woof, woof, said the dog. Will you run in the field with us? But Squirrel couldn't. Why not? He was so busy. What in the world is Squirrel trying to pick now? Any idea? Looks like corn, doesn't it? Wow, that must be heavy for him. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, called Owl. Will you watch the moon with us? But Squirrel couldn't. He was fast asleep. So Squirrel's asleep in his house, which he built in the tree. And what is surrounding him? That's right, he's got all the fruit and the berries and the corn and the acorns that he was so busy collecting. So now Squirrel has plenty to eat over winter as the weather gets colder and as all the leaves fall off the trees. The end. That is the busy little squirrel. Here's my friend, the frisky little squirrel. Frisky is another word for playful and something that's always on the move. So just like the squirrel in the book, this squirrel is also very playful and busy and always on the move. Oh, he's coming to say hello. So here's a rhyme called the frisky little squirrel. Oh, the frisky little squirrel, he gathers nuts and seeds. He hides them for the winter months, so he'll have all he needs. So up, up, up he goes, and down, down, down he comes. He runs around, goes up and down. His work is never done. Thank you so much for joining Sandy and Squirrel and me today for Storytime. I hope you had fun. Before I show you how to do the craft, let's sing our goodbye song. It's See You Later Alligator, and I hope you sing it with me. Here we go. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. See you next time. Bye, everyone. Squirrels love to gather acorns to eat and to save for later when the leaves start to change color and the air gets colder. Today, let's make fall leaves out of paint. This is a great sensory activity for your child. You'll need some paint and fall colors such as red, orange, yellow, a piece of black paper, a white crayon or pencil, scissors, tape, and a resealable plastic bag. Parents and caregivers draw a leaf shape onto the black paper, then carefully cut it out so that only the outline remains. Tape the leaf outline to the plastic bag. Pour in some paint and then make sure to reseal the bag shut. As your child spreads the paint around, they are practicing pre-writing skills. They can also draw some lines for the leaf's veins. Making lines in the paint with their finger will eventually help them to make the lines that make letters in the alphabet when they are ready to write. Add in more paint of other fall colors such as orange and red, and repeat. You may draw and cut out additional leaf outlines, then duct tape the bag shut and repeat for more no-mess painting fun.